My husband Jakob and I are vegetarian, but we mostly eat vegan, which in Copenhagen it's pretty easy, but here, Samsø, a small island off the coast of Denmark, famous for its potatoes, its turbines, and being almost entirely self-sufficient in renewable energy. But I'm here for something else. I want to know if an island this green on paper is just as green on the plate. Surrounded by farms and traditions, that's what I'm about to find out. I'm not just here to tick off restaurants. I want to see the whole picture. Markets, local produce, maybe even cook something myself. So let's start exploring and see what Samsø serves up. Best case, I find a plant-based paradise. Worst case, I'm living off potatoes for the next few days, which actually doesn't sound that bad. Turns out, reality hits faster than I expected. The first evening, we realized that it's Fiskfest, aka Fish Central, because a lot of these restaurants are surrounding around fish. For tonight, we're actually going to make dinner because biking to the beach, we actually saw so many of those local stands here. So we're going to buy from that and then go to Dagligposen, which is a supermarket, and get non-produce stuff from there. Oh my goodness, never mind. The supermarket is closed. Just our luck. The local supermarket beating us to dinner. Clearly, Samsø has its own schedule. We ended up getting some potatoes, tomatoes, and onions because that's kind of all that we found that was able to make some sort of dish. New potatoes, onions with tomatoes.
Yeah, and a little bit of salt. It's very simple. Simple but good.
It is very simple, but it is also good.
The only thing you need is some bread or some cheese or something.
So Samsø is pretty much famous for their potatoes. Not exactly much to work with, but we made it work. Culinary masterclass? Debatable. Tasty? Absolutely. And of course, we treated ourselves to ice cream from the local icebox afterwards. Because why not? We stumbled across a tiny coffee shop that felt like a hidden gem. They had a vegetarian pressed sandwich, cheese and artichoke, and oat milk for the coffee. Finally, a little plant-based victory. Lunch, on the other hand, a minor disaster. So there was no sandwich at the so-called sandwich shop, but we got an ice cream with waffle cone with guff on top, but it's jordbær. I mean, I think it's strawberry. It tastes like strawberry. And then I got espresso, honey, and salty caramel.
Pistachio and peanut.
Just ice cream. Again, not that we minded. We got two different kinds of pizza. We have one in white pizza and the other in red pizza. Our white pizza, we got potato pizza because obviously if you're on Samsø, you need to get the potato pizza because they're known for their potatoes. And then with the red one, it's just a vegetable pizza. For our dip, we have spicy honey. Dinner that evening was a proper win. Both were delicious. Simple local ingredients, but somehow unforgettable. We got two kinds of smørrebrød. We have the kartoffelmel and we have the veganist, aka vegan, which is mushrooms with a lot of veggies on it, and then this is obviously with an egg and potato on it. This is good. Really tasty.
So it's really good too.
This smørrebrød was a revelation. Simple ingredients, local flavor, and surprisingly satisfying. Sometimes the simplest meals feel the most special. Following our host's tip, we tried the Samsø way, a little twist on tradition, but it turns simple ingredients into something special.
Bring water to boil, and then you gotta take a lot of salt, like a handful of salt, and put it into the water. And then when the potatoes are boiling, you gotta be able to stick a fork this much, like only a couple of millimeters inside of the potato. And when you can do that, you take out all the water, you put the lid, let it stay on it, and then let them steam for another 7 minutes. And then he said they're gonna be perfect. And I did exactly that. So let's try. I
think they're tasty. We mentioned that we're vegetarians, and Nikolai, who helped and was so kind about it all, he just whipped something up and it honestly looks so amazing. Solid lunch. At a restaurant without a vegetarian menu, our waiter went above and beyond, whipping up a spread that could rival any city cafe, a proper feast in the middle of nowhere. Luckily, the store stocks cheeses, spreads, vegan deli, and other bits. Good?
Right?
The black crackers, are definitely really good choice.
Cheers.
That looks like a bite, actually. Enough to assemble a proper evening feast when no other options were available. And the farm stands were incredible. Cheers!
Okay, let's try it. Oh my god. Tastes as good as it looks.
It's so fresh. I love that about here.
This is beautiful.
Wow, I've never seen a fig look like this on the inside. Fresh blueberries, figs, wild blackberries from our Airbnb, and organic produce everywhere. We stopped by a breakfast spot. We got a classic BMO. If you don't know what BMO is, in Denmark you call bolle med ost BMO because it's a bun with cheese. And then I got a cappuccino and Jakob got an Americano. The bread, it's so good. It had seeds in it. And the butter, you can taste the salt flakes crunch in it. Our host was even pickling 25 kilos of cucumbers. Dedication or madness? Maybe both. Is Samsø vegetarian or vegan friendly? Not entirely. Especially outside Berlin, options were limited, and some days required a little creativity, or just a lot of potatoes. But that's the charm. Between farm stands, local shops, and a few restaurants willing to adapt, we discovered unexpected delight. From the perfect smørrebrød to ice cream rescues and pizzas that made the day feel special. Samsø might not be a plant-based paradise, but it's a place where a little effort, local knowledge, and an open mind can turn even the simplest ingredients into memorable meals. And honestly, I'd happily live off potatoes here for a few days. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested, I have a playlist of our Samsø adventures, so check them out. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!